Hi, this is Green's Boundary, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do prediction for you, let me know in the chat or the the comments or wherever you like. Even email me if you like for any of the questions that you would like to have answered here on the show. Okay, let's get started with the. Well, I missed out a whole bunch of stuff. This is what happens when the wife isn't here. She's at work today, so. All of our show times and all that wonderful stuff is at our website at secarinsboundary.com. So make sure you go down there for any of the wonderful things that you need. Okay. Let's get started with the show today. Okay. Now, many of you noticed that for the last couple days that Bitcoin's been swinging. She's just a swinging, that old country tune. And I'm getting the sense that people are kind of a little bit afraid of what's going on with the Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency market that's out there with all these rapid swings. If you look at the chart, it's like this. And I remember I told you this would happen. Okay. Hopefully you're not watching it too quickly because you're going to get motion sickness or air sick or whatever if you look too closely. Right now, this always happens prior to a happening. People are trying to sell the news and buy the rumor and all that gobbledygook, and they try to time the market, and it's okay. Okay. But you can lose a lot of cash doing that method. Just buy it, sit on it, and wait for everything to for all the dust to settle. Okay, that's the best way to do it because this normally happens every time. Okay, I remember my first time. I was freaking out. It's up and down, up and down, up and down. Don't worry about it. Okay, buy the crypto and try to catch it on a dip. What's also happening, why it's jutting up like crazy, is we got the big money coming in and buying up all the cryptocurrencies everybody's selling at a cheap Price. They got their shopping cart and they're just, thank you for the cheap crypto. Don't fall prey to that. Okay, let's have a look at what the cards are saying about this cryptocurrency swings that are going on. Timing, maybe a little bit of timing is going to be in use. I'm thinking that the health of everything is going exactly as planned. We had some scares over the seas and all that wonderful stuff with things flying through the air and hitting objects, and we can't get too much into that today because it's not the Rumble show. But I think everybody's going to be starting to really clamor up, and they're going to be clamoring into the Bitcoin space in a big way in about 3-4 weeks. Okay, that's pretty much what I'm picking up right now. That I think everything is going to start to simmer down in about 3-4 weeks. So don't worry about it so much. Okay, get those cryptocurrencies if you can at a cheap price, and just sit on them. Put them on your treasure wallet for safety. Put them in a safe, and just have a cup of coffee and relax. Okay. Next card in line is the Hanged Man, but it's reversed. So everybody's kind of was hung up on the idea, but of where everything is going. Even Cliff High was talking about this particular moment. Okay, in an episode he did about a year or so ago, that the cryptocurrency market would be doing this up and down really frantically. And by the end of when everything settled down, goes parabolic. Okay? Because he has so much pressure. It's like a pressure cooker. Okay? You don't release that steam. If you've ever used a pressure cooker, it'll go, and then that's going to be in about 3-4 weeks, approximately, or not it'll settle down and start ramping up a tiny bit. And about 2-3 weeks after that, I think it's going to start to go parabolic in a big way. And we're going to be getting into prices unforeseen previously. And we could be getting that $150,000 to $250,000 Bitcoin around in there. Okay, won't be immediately, but it will get there in due time, and that's going to be fairly soon. Okay, a lot of people are going to be selling their cryptos, unfortunately, because they're afraid. Don't be afraid. Okay, get it, sit on it, relax. What are some other things that I'm seeing? April, May, June. I think May and June is going to be where it really starts to ramp up and picking up. And we're going to be fine emotionally. And this is when the emotional kick will start to really get into the market where everybody's going to, I got to get Bitcoin. It's usually too late at that period of time for the cheap prices. But people are weird and they always buy at the top and sell at the bottom. Don't do that. Okay. But I do think the emotions of everybody is going to be very, Bitcoin is a very smart thing to get into, I hear. And you'll see people talking around you about Bitcoin and many of the other cryptocurrencies that are out there. And they're going to be thinking that they're experts. Right? So I do believe that it's going to be getting up to 250 to even a little beyond that in the next year. So hang on to your Bitcoin with a death grip. Okay? So nothing to worry about. This has happened previously, maybe not as rapidly as it is right now, but it has been it has done that in the past. Okay? So let's get into the next thing, that pre-question until we get into the chat. Somebody was asking about Elon Musk's legal battle with OpenAI lawsuit breakdown. They're trying to regulate AI. I use AI just about every day for running my business and the YouTube and all that wonderful stuff. Many of the thumbnails that you see on our YouTube page are AI generated. Okay, many of the suggestions and all that are from AI. So I do use AI and all that sort of thing. And Elon, even though he's smart, he's kind of stupid at times, where he thinks AI is going to take over the world and all that bullshit. AI does not have wants or needs. It doesn't have personality or anything like that. It only has the things that we program into them. So trying to regulate something that doesn't really need to be regulated in of itself, the AI itself, because it's not alive. Okay, but many of the people that are programming these things might need to be regulated. So let's throw some cards down for that. And we got all the fear mongering out there. Elon should know better, but Elon's Elon. He's a little wacky at times. I think there is going to be some legislation that's going to be going around, but it's going to be very light regulations on the AI system in the next little while. Wait till they get AGI. Okay? That's one step above, and they're planning that in about 4 or 5 years' time, where AI program could be running a good portion of your business. Right? can make a lot of the fine details and do a lot of the minor jobs that I have to do. I could probably be getting AGI to do most of that for myself. But there's going to be some light regulations and all that sort of thing. The lawsuit won't go that far. I think he's just wasting money. Okay. And from that, there'll be more people that are aware of AI because of the news coverage and all that, and actually start to use it for the benefit of everybody. Okay? Nothing to worry about there. And the last question, which would be gold and silver. As we've been noticing, gold has been going up a little bit, not as much as Bitcoin, but it is going up. And there was a concern that many of the mining companies are now mining gold to buy Bitcoin. So now it's going to be highly incentivizing many of these gold manufacturers to do so, and hopefully they don't flood the market, right, with gold. There's a lot more gold in them there hills than they let on. It's like diamonds. Okay, there's tons and tons of diamonds. It is not rare at all. Okay, so I think gold is going to be building up in the next little while. 3-4 months, I think it's going to be really ramping up, and then it's going to be coming down a little bit because of this thing I was picking up about the gold miners selling to Bitcoin. And then it's going to start to level off and start to come down slightly. And I think from that particular situation, I think silver is going to spike up past gold because of this whole scenario. Okay. And there's some technologies that are going to be coming out for silver. And I think gold's going to be kind of falling down considerably. Just because of this whole scenario. Okay? More gold. When you got more gold and people know what to do with, they'll be like, gold? Yeah. So I think a lot of people are going to be getting into silver and Bitcoin and many of those things. So if you got the gold, hang on to it. We're going to have to get everything to level out. And hopefully, buyers of the gold for Bitcoin kind of go, no more, thank you. I think we got enough before the market is overly flooded with gold. Okay? Because I think it's going to be not the best. Okay? Not saying it's going to go away like gold value, but it may be not as good as it could be. Okay. Let's get into the chat. Hello, everybody. We got Imagine. Imagine one. How high do you see Velo going this bull run? I think we did a reading on that previously at a past, not that long ago. I said it was okay. I think it's going to be going along with the rest of the herd. It'll go 15, 20 times the amount that it is today until the end of the bull run, and then nobody's going to want it at all. Kind of like gold for the moment. But let's throw some cards down. There's going to be some things behind the scenes that are going to be interrupting the price rise of Velo for the next little while. Probably some legal thing or something like that. Overall, for the bull run, I think it's going to do very, very well. But it's after that bull run, so you got about a year and a bit till it subsides in value. Okay, so for right now, it's going to do okay, 15, 20 times, and then it's going to after the bull run. So you got a long time to utilize that Velo. Okay, I don't see it going much further than the bull run. maybe a year or so. Okay. Batman, do you see an altcoin run in May and June? A tiny one, but nothing huge. I think everybody's going to be focusing on the Bitcoin for the next little while. So you're going to see a lot of funds going from the altcoins and going into the Bitcoin. When Bitcoin drops a tiny bit, you have to remember that the altcoins drop even more. It's just normal, right? But when Bitcoin goes up, altcoins go up even further on normally, right? May, June. I don't see it really happening until June, July, August, that sort of thing, where they're going to be starting to do their own thing. Okay. I just see a lot of wavy lines for April, May, and then June is going to start to really ramp up for the altcoins. So nothing to worry about. Good time to purchase whatever you need to purchase before the big bull run. Okay. So you got a little bit of time. I wouldn't wait too long. Okay. Hi, Andre. Do you feel Doge hits 27 cents this month? It's weird. In Canadian price, it's already 28 cents, but I guess you're talking American. This month, I don't think it's going to be for another month or two. Okay, because we got to have a lot more of this up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Even though XRP is going green right now, so which is kind of weird. I think Dogecoin is going to do very well, not this month, but the following month, like the rest of the cryptocurrencies. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. What do I think about Link? Chainlink is one of the better cryptocurrencies that's out there. It is going to be part of the new system that they're going to be revealing in the next year or two. That'll be the new financial system coming out. Okay. Chainlink is going to be one of the bigger cryptocurrencies that's out there because it talks with all the other blockchains. And it's going to be very useful moving forward with our new financial system. That's going to be coming out in about a year and a bit. Okay. So, yep, let's throw some cards on for that as well. Health of it is right now is not the greatest for whatever reason. I think, like everything else, it's in a huge fluctuation. But overall, I think the price is going to be, when it does pump, it's going to be very quick, swift for the next little while. Probably with the Doge and all the other altcoins, it's going to be going up on its own. And when the Chainlink ETF goes off, that won't be for another year or so till that happens. They got to beat up on Gary Gensler for the next little while for that to happen. I think Gary's going to be lawyer shy with all the lawyers he's meeting lately because of BlackRock. But yeah, it's going to do very, very well when it does pop off in the next bull run. Okay. How do you see Ondo, Zeus, and Jupiter doing? I'm assuming these are cryptos. All of them. I get this feeling that, just buy Bitcoin already. Because there's going to be a lot of garbage, or a lot of crap that comes out now. And that's the kind of the feeling that I'm getting from these three. They're okay during the bull run, but afterwards, also picking up one of them is going to have a rug pull. I think it's the Zeus that I'm picking up. Okay? This stuff, put it to the side. Focus on the big boys. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, even XRP, and Bitcoin Cash. Everything else is garbage. There, I said it. Okay? Or Shiba Inu is okay too. Okay. When compound all-time high? Okay, must be another cryptocurrency. June, July, August, somewhere in that time frame. There is going to be something that happens with this one for whatever reason. It's people too tied to things that do not work for them. It doesn't mean that the cryptocurrency itself is bad or the people that are running it are bad. It's just they're too tied to things that don't work. And that can hurt a cryptocurrency moving forward. Price is going to be okay overall. I don't think that all-time high is going to be until June, July, that sort of thing, around in there. Okay? But something's going to happen August, September, when they're going to do something dumb. Okay? The creators of the coin. And I think it's going to be off-putting to a lot of people that are out there. Okay? So hopefully that's some good information to chew on. Just that'll be my slogan. Just buy the Bitcoin already. Jeez. Okay. Hello, Andre. Do you see SHIB hitting all-time high again before July 2024? July, August, somewhere in there. We just got to wait for all the dust to settle. That's when Bitcoin will stop bouncing around. And I think it's going to be going after that period of time. Okay? Nothing to worry about with the SHIB. It's going to do very, very well. I think it's going to be one of the top cryptocurrencies that's going to be around for a long period of time. So right now you have a great opportunity to pick some up at a low, low price. Okay? Any idea if BTC will drop past 61,000 USD into the 50s USD in April? I think we've hit our bottom. If you pay attention, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, it's hitting a floor. And I don't think it's going to go beyond that floor. So whatever you're noticing it right now, that's kind of where it's going to stop all along the road. It might go down a tiny bit lower than that floor, like, the transit, all those trader talk of the transiting and all this sort of thing. Might go down a tiny, tiny bit. So there'd have to be a real scare in the market. But for the moment, for the rest of April, I think it's just going to be hitting that floor and bouncing off of that. Okay? So hopefully that answers your question. Thank you for the $1.99, Nick. Sale charge for Bonk Expo run. Another. Normally, I'm going to say these meme coins. Okay for right now during a bull run, but after the bull run, as somebody had said, everybody looks the same when the tide is in. But when the tide goes out, we'll see who has their swim trunks on. Many of these coins are crap. Okay, just to let you know. I don't want to discourage you, but I've been at this for a while. And I don't bother with most of these small cryptocurrencies. Even though they can make you wealthy, okay? But you have to know when to pull the trigger. And that trigger is going to be in mid-April, or excuse me, next April. Okay? Pull the trigger, sell it all, get some Bitcoin. You'll make some pretty good money with that. After that, okay? Price going to do okay during the bull run, as is most other cryptocurrencies. A lot of them will have rug pulls. It's going up, 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 and the makers of the coin, that's another thing you got to worry about. Because a lot of these makers of the coins want to make you take your money away from you. I don't think that's bunk, but many of these other meme coins, that's the position they want to be in. Okay, but I think Bonk will do okay, but not much longer than the bull run. Okay. Will Tentum go past its all-time high again? Yep. It's going to go a little bit higher than where it has been in the past. It's going to be probably doubling from where that all-time high was previously. Okay. But once it does happen, get out. Pull the trigger. It's probably going to be dropping right after that. Okay? So hopefully that answers your question. It's going to be in about 2-3 months' time. Okay? Pepe fork. Delete some zeros. There's a Pepe fork. Pepe has a fork? Oh my goodness. Another crappy coin. Traded from another crappy coin. I made a lot of people some money, but okay. No. It's probably going to be washed away in some weird tide and maybe some rug pulling and all that sort of thing in the next little while. Okay? If you notice, I don't like that many meme coins. Near Protocol. I think I did a joke about a Sesame joke about that a couple weeks back. Near, far, near. Anyway, Near Protocol. And it's still the same reading that I did in the past. Yeah, just get Bitcoin. Get some Litecoin. I don't think it's going to do all that well in the next little while. It will go with the rest of the herd, but it's not going to be anything spectacular. Okay, and I think that was the reading I had previously on Near Protocol. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. What month do you see BCH hitting 1,000, 2,000 this year? April of next year. Not this April, following April. Okay? For whatever reason, it's going to take a little bit longer than anticipated. What will be the peak Ethereum for this bull run? 8,000. It's just 8,000, 9,000, somewhere in there. It's going to be doing very, very well. They're going to have a little I think they're going through that little bit of problem. I was watching some news on Ethereum. There's something with the programming. Nothing wrong with the community or the coin or anything like that. It's just, I think they did an oopsie. People get a little afraid of the oopsie, and I think we're just pulling out of that now. That was a past reading I did on Ethereum, but I do pick up $8,000 to $9,000 for this bull run. Okay. Test XRP break $2 in 2024. Yes, for this bull run, it's probably going to be going to $1.50, $2.20, somewhere in there. I even did a reading a long time ago that it's probably going to get to about $5. There's people, it's got to get to $10,000, I tell you. Well, $5. I've even heard as up to 12, somewhere in there, and I think that's going to be by 2032. But something's going to be happening along the way for XRP in that period of time. That it's going to be up and then crash down for some, not the protocol itself or the crypto itself. It's the shenanigans going on behind the scenes and who they associate with. They like Klaus Schwab, right? And that's not a good look for them. And I think that's going to be something that's going to be catching up with them in that period of time. And then they're going to be, XRP is going to, we don't like those people anymore, and blah, 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 blah. And they're going to be going in another direction. And it'll take time for them to build up trust with the people again. Okay? That's when people complain my viewpoint on XRP, but it's the people that they associate with. And I look at the list of people that they associate with, I wouldn't waste spit on. They're the scum and villainy of the world. Yay. But XRP does have its place in the new world, and it's going to be changing in some form to where it's going to be a viable way forward. But after it cleans itself of all these scum and villainy. Hi, Andre. The XRP drop below 3 cents will be after or before this bull run? After. That's probably when people go, wait a minute, you're part of that World Economic Forum, which is crumbling. Yeah. And then a lot of people are going to, ew. And then they'll change their way and they'll go back up. Okay. Do you see Doge Chain coin as a healthy coin following the upward trend of Dogecoin going forward? They made a Doge Chain. Now, just to let you, there's going to be a lot of cryptocurrencies that come out that utilize the name of a more successful cryptocurrency to get people excited about the new cryptocurrency, like the Inus and the Doges and all that. Beware of these. Many of them are junk. Okay, you can make some good money with them short term. Very, very short. Okay? Just a warning. It's like as soon as it hits the market, it goes and you sell and you get something else. And that's what I'm pretty much picking up about this one. Health-wise at the moment, it's going to be okay, but there's going to be a lot of deep, dark secrets that come out about it in the next little while. Okay? But thank you. And we got somebody, Medium Thomas. Hello. Maybe I can get her to work for me. Is the country of Jewish people done with? I won't mention that. Leave that to another day. Okay? Unduplicated. Hang on. Melon's up to its old tricks again. There we go. Aha. Yes, for the moment. Our Rumble, I'll cover that more in a Rumble show. Won't be this Saturday because I have some things, personal things to do this Saturday. So there won't be a show this Saturday or Sunday. I might do an impromptu show because we're going to be away doing some personal things. Okay? Just an FYI. But for the moment, yes. Hello, Andre. Please look into the health of Wojciech coin. It's healthy enough. There's going to be some money made, but a lot of people are confused. This is the confusion card. Nobody knows where to go, which way to go with the people that are part of this particular situation or this particular coin. They're ready to rumble, they're ready to go and all that sort of thing. The money looks okay, but the people themselves that are part of the project are kind of confused where to go next. And I think that'll be something that's going to be dragging its heels for the next little while. So it might fluctuate a little bit more than the average coin because people don't know where it's going to go in its direction. So might be one, if you're sitting on some, you're going to have to be sitting on it for a while. Okay? I don't think it's going anywhere, but it's just a confusion of the people running it. That's going to be making people go, where are we going? What are we doing? Can you please look into Spell Token and see how high it will go? Yeah. My honest opinion. Yeah. Just get some Litecoin or something. And that's going to be my new next T-shirt. Just buy Litecoin or Bitcoin. Yeah. Price is going to be okay. The health of it is not the best. I think a lot of people are going to go. For the short term, you can make some money with it during the bull run for a couple of months, and then it's going to be something that's not talked about anymore. Kind of like pot coin or red coin or sky coin or what was that? I'm getting a collection of hats and stuff of defunct coins over the years. There's tons of these cryptocurrencies that have come and gone, and this is going to be one of those. Get in, get out, get some Bitcoin. Okay? Billy Bong, can you do a reading on Caspa? Will it pump and get the smart contracts? Well, it's not an Ethereum killer. We all know that from experience. And it's not the chosen coin, that's for sure. It'll do some things. I think it's going to plug along and do some minor things to its blockchain and all that sort of thing. Not really something that you can really take to the bank. Okay? Again, just get Bitcoin. I'm sorry, I just gotta say it, but many of these cryptocurrencies that are coming out or are kind of out already are garbage. Overall, you can make some money with them in the short term if you understand that. Okay, you're gonna be okay, but don't bet the farm on any of these things. This is where we got to learn how to pull that trigger real quick on many of the cryptocurrencies. Many of these cryptocurrencies that you're mentioning will be gone. Okay? We're trying. I know it's a lot of people trying to catch lightning in a bottle, like Bitcoin, right? Many of these cryptocurrencies will not survive, i.e., Redcoin, Potcoin, Ethereum Classic. I think they're still around. Bitcoin SB. Now I'm going to get hate comments. They're all okay for the short period of time, just to let you know. They'll do okay when the bull runs over. They go up in a bunch of smoke. Would you look into the health of bad idea AI? I'm hoping you're not in that one. The name of itself should tell you something. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Whole lot of smoke and mirrors in this one. For the moment, it's going to do okay price-wise. People are going to be praising the excitement of the bad idea. And then it's going rug pull on this one. Get in, get out. Just saying. Well, H-bar sweet. It's not H-bar, I guess. Hit 50 cents. Health of it seems to be okay. I don't think it's going to be hitting that 50 cents anytime soon. It's going to be a long time until it gets there, if it does. Okay? It's looking out over the plains, looking at the far distance away. And you might get there if you keep walking for years and years. Okay? Not this bull run. What the hell? Excuse me. Boop. There we go. Switch them out. Not for a long time. Okay? Thank you for that question, though. Theta. I like Theta. It has a pretty good future. They just got to make everything easier on their website to utilize for the average person. Now that they've switched directions, I think Theta will do okay because they're going more of the AI route instead of their YouTube live show thing. I don't know why they did that. But overall, I think Theta is going to do very, very well. Okay? And I think they're going to be bringing back that YouTube type of thing back into their website and all that sort of thing. In the transition, I think they're going to be having some big dips in price over the next little while because of uncertainty of what they are doing. Okay? Because they're kind of wavering around. But overall, I do see Theta being one of the ones that survives. Okay? Thank you for that. What will be the peak for AAVE? The overall, I think it's going to be one of the few cryptocurrencies that's going to be surviving. It's actually part of a plan moving forward. You hit on one of the good ones. It's going to be around for quite some time. There's a whole lot of things planned for this moving forward. Peak, I don't see an exact peak, but it's going to be one that's going to be continuing on for a long period of time. Okay? What do you think about SUI? SUI. Just hold it up there for you. Ah, the building's on fire. It got hit by lightning and everybody jump out. Yeah. For the moment, I think it's going to be okay. It's going to come out. You're going to make a little bit of money, and then you're going to be getting out because things are going to be rattling around. I think people are going to be running to safety from this one in the next little while. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. And we got Jerome. Hello, Jerome. Haven't talked to Jerome in a long time. What do I see? SHIB hitting a penny. I think that's not going to be for another couple of years. It has a long way to go. I think in the next bull run, it's going to be losing about 2 to 3 zeros. But it's going to be a long time till we get to that penny. Doesn't mean that it's not going to do well. But it's just with Shiba Inu, I think somebody just left on the coin making button too long, and they got a lot to go through until it actually reaches that penny. Okay, so a couple years from now. Hopefully that answers your question. Okay, I think that's it for today. Oh, that's what happens when the wife's not here. Hang on a second. Chat. There. Hide. Boom. Okay. If you like personal reading with me, make sure to go to secretreadingsbyandre.com where all that information is there. If you like personal healing with my wonderful Reiki Master wife, that information is there as well. If you'd like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, make sure you go to our website. We have the Treasure Cold Store wallet for sale on our website. If you should happen to purchase one from us, know that we make a little bit of money from that purchase. With that said, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.